It's not every day that Tokyo's skyline glows saffron, white and green, but it did today. The Tokyo sky tree lit up in the colors of the Indian flag because Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is in Japan for the first bilateral visit in almost 7 years, which makes it a very special one. This is the first leg of Prime Minister Modi's two-nation tour. Tomorrow he will land in China's Tianjin for the SCO or the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit. And that's where we are right now, in Tianjin, because Tianjin is the big headliner of this trip. But it's Tokyo that has set the stage. You know a Modi visit abroad by its sound. In Tokyo, the Gayatri Mantra echoed through hotel lobbies, along with folk songs from India. Members of the Indian diaspora turned up with tricolour scarves and dhols. Japan has a small but deeply rooted Indian community, and they showed up to greet the Prime Minister. So it was colourful and vibrant. But let's not forget the context of this visit. Modi arrives in Japan just as India's relationship with Washington hits a sour note. Donald Trump's 50% tariffs have kicked in, so Tokyo smelled opportunity. Hours before Modi's plane touched down, Japan's top trade negotiator abruptly cancelled a trip to the US. Coincidence? Perhaps. But every move matters in diplomacy, and the symbolism here was loud and clear. Which brings us to the headlines. Prime Minister Modi started the morning at the India-Japan Economic Forum. Here he pointed to India's upgraded credit rating. He said, the world is not just watching India, but counting on it. He called on business leaders to make in India and make for the world.
साथ मिलकर हम ग्लोबल साउथ, विशेषकर अफ्रीका के विकास में अहम योगदान दे सकते हैं। मैं आप सबसे आग्रह करता हूं, कम मेक इन इंडिया, मेक फॉर द वर्ल्ड.
After that, he met Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba. The two leaders spoke of democracy, global stability, and the Indo-Pacific order. The Indian Prime Minister summed it up in one sentence. He said, India and Japan will shape the Asian century.
India and Japan partnership is rooted in mutual trust, reflects our national priorities, and is shaped by our shared values and beliefs. Together, we carry a common dream of peace, progress, and prosperity of our peoples and for the world.
Japan is set to invest 10 trillion yen in India over the next decade. 10 trillion yen is around $68 billion. And what does that mean in practice? It means infrastructure, green energy, digital partnerships, and a flood of Japanese capital into Indian startups. And this is where things get futuristic. Modi and Ishiba announced a bouquet of high-tech deals. The first is a digital partnership, a joint effort for artificial intelligence and digital public infrastructure. Then there's a tie-up for Chandrayaan-5. ISRO and Japan's space agency are partnering for a lunar polar mission. Third is semiconductors and rare earth minerals, because in today's world, chips are power and supply chains are sovereignty. For Japan, which has the tech but lacks scale, India is a natural partner. For India, Japan's deep science muscle is a golden ticket. And while trade deals may dominate headlines, the most ambitious target was human. A plan for 500,000 people-to-people exchanges between India and Japan. That includes 50,000 Indian workers in Japan's aging economy, Indian students studying in Japan, and cultural partnerships that take this to the next level. So here's the takeaway. Modi's Japan stopover is not just about bilateral deals, it's about repositioning India amid a turbulent world order. With Washington becoming more unreliable, Tokyo becomes a steadier anchor. The next decade of India-Japan ties is already sketched out in the 10-year joint vision, and this does not end there. From Tokyo, Prime Minister Modi will fly to China, like I said, for the SCO summit, and that too will be his first visit in 7 years, the first to China in 7 years, and we'll be tracking it here for you. As Trump's trade war rattles the world, all eyes turn to Tianjin, host of the SCO summit. Prime Minister Modi makes his first visit to China in 7 years. India's policy of multi-alignment faces its biggest test. Will the outreach to China open the door to a new partnership? And will talks with Russia add weight to India's stance against trade wars and tariffs? Catch Vantage live from Tianjin.